Good morning. We're live and it's happy Monday morning to everybody, whether you're watching from Perth, Western Australia, where I am with my lovely guest, Leanne Jones from Panacea Healing. I'm trying to get my voice warmed up at the start of the week. How are you this morning, Leanne?
I'm well, thank you, Lisa. Very busy weekend, but good otherwise.
Why were you so busy over the weekend? Were you working?
Well, we had Perth Festival of Healing. I'm warming my voice up as well. So Perth Festival of Healing on Saturday at Cannington Showgrounds. Really busy day. Was absolutely beautiful, beautiful weather as well. So I was doing Bowen therapy and ASEA there, and also yesterday doing some Reiki training.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, that sounds fantastic. This is a lady who's always wanting to learn more. And it's such a pleasure to know her both as a friend and a business colleague. And also, she's one of our key members of Worldwide Awake Business Network. So I'm really, really happy to have Leanne today on as our special guest. So maybe just let anyone watching know, Leanne, what your business is and where you are located.
Sure. So my business is Panacea Healing. I do Bowen therapy and cellular health support, as well as Zarzan alkaline water filters. I am located in Lesmurdie primarily. However, one day a week on a Thursday, I utilise the facilities of the Heart Space by Jackie, and that is in Ocean Reef.
And I'm really grateful for that because you actually gave me a treatment last week when you were up north of the river in Western Australia, Perth, Western Australia, and it's just made all the difference. So I could certainly vouch for Leanne's healing services myself. The backstory, Leanne, because you used to be I don't know whether I'm going to say it correctly, but you used to be a guard on the trains. That's very, very different from doing healing.
It's not a guard on the trains. I was actually a rail protection officer. So what that means is I was actually no, totally different. So I was actually taking people on track. So I was facilitating repairs on track for work groups. So that was my role. So mainly night shift role. Yeah. So my backstory was probably 6 years ago. I got in whilst working on the rail night shift. I got asked why I was working night shift, and I said I care for my mother, who is elderly and had been doing so for quite a number of years. And by an electrician that I was working with at Perth rail station. Now he said, why do you look after your mother? And I told him all the health issues she had, and he introduced me to ASEA redox. So that is where my ASEA journey began six years ago. And from there began my love of being able to create alternative therapies to heal the body, because we were very much stuck in a medical system that wasn't working.
Okay, so I know what Bowen therapy is because somebody introduced me to this modality a number of years ago. And from my perspective, one of the things that I absolutely loved with the Bowen therapists I used to see was that I would be, sorry, any chiropractors out there, because I do love chiropractors as well, for the same amount of money that I would invest in my chiropractor, which took about 6 minutes, I got an hour with the Bowen therapist. Now, I don't know how long your consults are normally, Leanne, but the Bowen therapy I often describe as being the opposite to chiro. And like I said, I love both modalities, but it's just such a gentle one. And a lot of people have no idea what Bowen therapy is. So can you let people know what is Bowen therapy?
I will, in a very, very short version. So Bowen therapy, as you said, is very gentle. It uses gentle targeting movements over the body. And this stimulates our nerves, the fascia, which is the connective tissue of the body, tendons, ligaments, and joints. So we're not cracking bones. We're just moving gentle moves over all those areas of the body to facilitate healing. So what that does, it switches on the body's innate healing system and allows the body to reset and rebalance back to a state of well-being. Now, what that means is sometimes it's not evidence straight away. And as you informed me, Lisa, it's not directly, evidence straight away, but a day after the treatment, it had significantly improved. So it keeps working after the event.
Yeah, absolutely. So, ASEA, Leanne, I hear you talk and promote a lot about redox molecules. What does this mean?
Okay. So they are high energy, tiny molecules. And because they're so tiny, they're readily and effortlessly absorbed into our body. And once they are absorbed, they turn on our on-off switch in our cells, which starts a cellular signal communication process throughout our cells, enhancing that communication. And it's like a domino effect. It cascades throughout the cells, which creates resilience also, and stress and overall wellness, and also initiates our body's healing response. So Bowen and ASEA work both deep at the cellular level. So they're both, for me, equally important.
Yeah, and you mentioned that you had water as well.
Zazen alkaline water. It is a on-bench system. It actually remineralizes our water, as well as taking away most of the nasties, well, pretty much all of the nasties, and leaving, I think it's 90% fluoride, but that's really, really a huge reduction in the fluoride that we're drinking. It creates an alkalinity of 8.4%. And it just hydrates our cells at our cellular level back to what it should be. And our cells need a certain amount of potassium, a certain amount of sodium to actually be able to absorb water into our cells. So
it's such a beautiful looking unit as well. My chiropractor has one of these units too. So when I walk in, I always have a drink of water, and it's delicious and it looks so good. And so sometimes water filters can be a bit of an eyesore, I think, but this is like a feature, isn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful system. I know a lot of practitioners, chiros, physios, Bowen therapists, even. I think there's a couple of our current clients that all have this system, and they have noticed the change in the water. And it's also good for kids, because kids actually go back and like to drink more of it. They like to pour their own water, and they just keep drinking more water. So good for them.
What's the smallest unit that's available?
They're only one size, Lisa. Yeah, you've got two different options. You've got BPA free and a glass bottom tank, but they're both the same 8 litres capacity down the bottom.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. All right, beautiful. Leanne, thank you so much for being our special guest today. What I would like to do, just to wrap up, is to show people how they can find you using the Worldwide Awake Business Network directory, which is very new. We haven't even officially launched it yet. Is it okay if I do that?
Absolutely. That'd be wonderful, Lisa.
Okay. Right. So I've got, here's one I prepared earlier. So this is the directory here, and you can look at this on your phone or on your PC. If you're actually listing your business, if you're watching this and you actually want to list your business here, you have the options of being a basic, mountaineer, summiteer, or visionary sponsorship. Leanne's actually visionary sponsorship. She's a big thinker, and that one is by invitation only. Most other people come in as a basic, which wouldn't give you an image, a mountain, or a summiteer, and they're really all really good value. But when you're actually looking for an awake business, then the best way is just to click on listings. And our search function is working beautifully now. Thank you to Tanya Laupsher, who has designed our website. So all I'm going to put in here is Panacea. I don't even need to put the location now. Just go search. And there she is, Leanne Jones, Panacea Healing. And she's got, I say Zazen, but it's actually Zazen, is it?
Yeah, I call it Zazen.
Yeah, Zazen water. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So then what you do to get more details is just click here. And there she is, Awake Business, visionary sponsor, WABN leadership team, foundation member, Bowen Therapy, cellular health coach. Pardon?
I can't see that, Lisa.
You can't see it. Oh, okay. Thanks for letting me know. I opened it up in another tab. Let me open it up in the same tab. Can you see now?
Yeah, yes, I can. Thanks, Lisa.
Oh, right. So StreamYard does this differently. Thank you for letting me know. So there Leanne is, Awake Business, visionary sponsor, WABN leadership team, foundation member. So anyone that's a foundation member in this community has this A, which is our logo, Bowen Therapy, cellular health coach, ASEA independent associate, and Zazen alkaline water filter distributor. It's never too late to change your health, career, and purpose. We all have the power within us to change what no longer serves us. It truly doesn't matter where you are now. With a plan in place and the mindset to achieve it, you can do anything. You don't have to look like a supermodel or be an elite athlete to be healthy or healthier. I love that. Panacea Healing was born from a love of initiating healing through Bowen Therapy and ASEA, a twist on the name Panacea, goddess of universal remedy and healing. Are you ready to take control of your cellular health? Contact me to get started today. And these are the tags that Leanne's got: Alkaline, ASEA, Awake, Bowen, Bowen Therapy, Cellular Health. So if anyone else is looking to list themselves, make sure that you do add those tags in. I've done my review there. Leanne, I know that you have helped so many other people in our community, so it might be worth your while just asking them to come on and do a review also.
Wonderful.
And then if we go to Zazen Water, it gives you some information, which is pretty much what Leanne just mentioned then about the Zazen Water. And yeah, there is the beautiful that we were actually talking about as well. And same thing there, Leanne, you might want to get some reviews for that one as well. The other thing I was curious about was we haven't actually had ASEA come up. I'm just going to search whether ASEA comes up. We might need to look at doing something in the background.
Oh,
there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. So that's interesting. So you might want to just go on to that, or I can go on to that and maybe put Panacea in there somewhere as well.
Yeah,
actually got 3.
I might have to show me how to link that in.
Right, and there's the product that Leanne was talking about. Actually, this is a skincare, that is it not?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Okay, so we've got a business banter coming up soon as well for anyone that's listening and would like to come. Please reach out to myself or Leanne and we will give you the details, and you can actually have some fun having a look at these products and also enjoying the company of other Awake businesses too. Just before we finish up, Leanne, is there anything else that you would like to add?
No, just thanks for the opportunity to be listed on this directory. I think it's a great initiative. I think it needs to, I think it will grow. It will become so successful. And as long as we all support each other, we know what we went through and how we struggled. And if we support each other, then it's a win-win situation for everyone.
Yeah, I love that. Absolutely love that. All right. Thank you so much for joining me again today, Leanne. Anyone that's watching that would like to, if you'd like to have your business focus, this is live streaming to the Worldwide Awake Business Network page, our YouTube channel, also our group, and it's also being recorded. So it is, great leverage. And for anybody that is running their own small business, leverage is really what it's all about. We want to be able to be achieving the biggest outcome we can with the least effort. Have a fantastic week, everybody. And if you haven't caught this live and you're watching the replay, please do feel free to comment.
Thanks.